I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hootless. This is the sponsored files. Damn, we're playing a game called Hand of Fate. And apparently they want me to subscribe to their mailing list. No, I will not. But this is sort of it's a weird game. It's like a deck builder, kind of, in that you're building a deck of cards, but it's also an adventure game. So,
your hero is
excuse me, something caught in my throat.
Our decks are reset.
Hopefully this one records, relatively speaking, without lag. The last thing I tried to record did not like that I was trying to record it, and as such, lagged very bad. So apparently I've got a deck build, but I like to use the recommended equipment and encounter deck. Yeah, sure. My decks have been updated. I don't know what that means. I've only played through like one message in this. I don't know. What am I doing? Current Fate, Adventure, Default Mode? What if I switch these? Oh, these are my decks. Okay. So back it up. I'll back it up. And now, yeah, now it'll let me start the game. Okay, so it's a pretty simple game loop.
Will be awarded when you complete your run.
When I complete this run, which is defeating this deck of cards, I get some rewards, and the animations could use a little work, but you know, that's fine. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. And he's like magically pulling my cards out of his cards or something. So we go to the next card. It's a Twisted Canyon. I see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. I will climb down to retrieve the weapon. 3 successes and a failure here. It shuffles them up, and then I have to choose one. I'll choose that one. It was a success. I assume later on you can get ones that have a lot less success chances. So very carefully I make my way to the bottom of the canyon. I retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. I draw one equipment card. Threw away a lot of cards there. Holy. Equipment with this trait strikes fear into the cold hearts of the undead. They will sustain more damage and may not be resurrected around such holy relics. Interesting. This does actually do more damage than my current weapon, which is a rusty axe. So, yes, I would like to equip Desperate Measures.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, it is. Don't get snippy with me. Okay, I was like, why isn't it flipping over?
I always
Captain of the Guards.
to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concern.
I hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of battle. Racing forwards, I discover a warrior surrounded by undead. How convenient that I just got that holy weapon. And also, I guess I'm in general on the skulls thing, so maybe it's like just sort of undead for this entire section. Either way, very handy that I got a holy weapon. Stranger, he calls out. Not calls. As he throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities. I mean,
it's a lump of
that's cool and all, but I've got a better weapon by 5. And this one's named. It's called Desperate Measures instead of Mace. So I'm going to go with no. I don't want to equip your mace. It's very handy, though, that they give you a holy weapon if you don't already have one. So now we enter into the second part of the game. The second, main mechanic. And that is that you get put into these battle situations. And, that's pretty much all there is to it. You know, you just sort of, you fight the enemies that show up. Usually it'll be like, you know, you flip over a card and it's 2 of skulls or whatever, and then you have to fight 2 skulls, which in this case means undead creature things, skeletons. And that's sort of it. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Kadir. I think that's a D. He says, slowly standing, "We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate." Well, you weren't doing a very good job of it, buddy. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horror must have decided to settle in these parts and brought us minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work than just these skeletons. The card's token is now yours.
The token is yours.
Interesting.
Well done.
I don't know what that means, but thank you. Because I didn't get any tokens last time. Ah, it's the river. And it appears to have another token, assuming that's what that means. Your path is blocked by a river. The water is clear but fast flowing. Let's cross it. 2 successes, a huge success, and a failure. Lucky number 3? I am moderate success. Fine by me. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side, cold and wet, but unharmed. I don't like the D in this. It looks too much like a B, and also it's like an uppercase D for lowercase things. Stairs, so I can proceed down to the next part of the adventure. Or I assume I could leave if I wanted to.
This far. Further,
What is this? Dead King's Hall.
If you have what it takes to do better than they
You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. Draw 2 monster cards. What if I didn't want to open it? 4 dust and 2 dust. These are not undead guys, I'm pretty sure. These are just like generic guys. Maybe spectacular wealth. Can I re-equip myself? Oh no. Well, I got a huge success. Okay, so I snuck away. And I emptied the pockets of a recently deceased adventurer. Interesting, and I got 10 food for that.
I'm sure you are grateful.
I didn't mean to sneak away like that, although I was going to sneak away. But that's fine. Mr.
I
Lionel.
was never a fan of illusion or pretense.
Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. I'm gonna ask him what he needs. He needs to help me. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellowed teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? So I get an equipment card. And it shuffled my deck. Okay. I got a shield. Lets me counter attacks, which is pretty nice. It's a very handy thing. And he steals my onion. How rude. Stairs. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Towards our foe.
I'll just keep going down. I'll ignore these 2 cards because I could get stuff, or like, you know,
Good.
it could cost me.
Now all you need to do
It's pretty obvious that these are laid out in like a dungeon pattern, it seems.
Progress.
Bandit attack. I unlocked this on the last mission that I did. A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. 3 dust. Not great. We do have our shield now, though, so I can do counterattacks, and that's pretty easy. Essentially, you'll see it happen here in a second, but little green markers will indicate when I can counter things above people's head. You'll see it. And when that appears, you just press Q, and it counters the attack. Also, like, the terrains are really good. I assume there's a terrain for, like, each individual card that you can get enemies on. That would at least make sense. You can see the green markers there. Just like a little indicator. If the same marker appears but it's red, then you can't counter it, so you have to like dodge roll out of the way or something with space. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple combat. And I think this game really blends this deck building part, like this exploration thing through a deck of cards. Combines it really well with the combat. Among the bodies, it looks like babies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. The dealer draws me 1 gain card. And I gain some food. So we'll just proceed along. I don't know if this will be the last floor, or if I have to do like another floor.
Like this demon.
The Devil's
He
Choice.
lies as often as he tells the truth.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. 2 skulls, thank you. 2 skulls. That'll do. Oh no. Since that is whom you wish to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun. Well, that's rude. I wanted to fight the easy one for me. And if I'd chosen one of the dust ones, he'd probably be like, haha, take this. You get to fight the other ones. Yep, skip that. It looks neat, but skip it. You know what? It shouldn't be a problem anyways. Since we can counterattack now, the majority of things will not be able to hit us anyways. And, you know, we just sort of go about combat. Hiya! Hiya! Yeah! Master Combatant. Nice, that actually appeared on the recording too. Got an achievement for that. I assume for not breaking combo the entire time. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws me 3 gain cards, and the card's token is now mine. Supplies, I gain 3 food. Draw 1 equipment, neat, and it does that right away. I get a sword, but it's not as good as what I have now. Great fortune, I gain 30 gold. I don't know what that means, but it sounds awesome. And I got a token. I think the tokens give me, like, packs of cards, basically, that I can use for my deck. But when I put things into my own deck, it also puts things into the dealer's deck and all that stuff. Ambush. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 1 monster card. 3 dust. Nothing too fancy, you know. The dusts are pretty easy to deal with. I expect the game gets a lot harder later on. Right now it's, you know, it's pretty much largely the same type of combat going on every time. Whee! Just, counter-strike everybody. But not in the way that gets me copyright infringement from Valve. There we go. Do that little exit cinematic where I kill them with 1 deft swing of my sword, and by sword I mean mace. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, I realize that one of my opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak up and kill them. 3 successes and a failure, it's not bad chances. This one. Success. I was gonna go with the 3rd one, actually. And then I'm lucky that I went with the 4th one. Equip. Quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. 3 gain cards. 1 equipment. Gives me a helm. Neat.
Late to navigation, but
3 food. I think it uses up a food every time we move forward. And some more gold. This is a shop. Very nice. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. General shops offer a range of items and healing, but at prices a little higher than usual. I'll approach the shop, I have a lot of gold. Greetings, wise traveler, I have much to offer you. Hopefully you do. Oh, is this like another
If you're wondering why you've been collecting
area?
Gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game.
Oh, okay.
Now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
I'm gonna buy items, because I have food. Mercenary contract. Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. Sure, but what about this one?
Distinctly average.
Medium
what do you
armor.
expect me to say? Congratulations.
No. What's this? Fortitude's Breath. Every 3rd encounter does not consume food. Press right mouse button to shield bash a target, stunning it. That sounds like a good item. Would you like to equip the Fortitude's Breath? Yeah.
Choice.
Damocles. Oh yeah, this is the throwing knives in the 8 cardinal directions. That's a pretty cool item as well. I was gonna get the mercenary contract, but I don't have enough gold. So for now, we will go. I should have sold items, actually. That was my bad. And I don't think I can go back there. No. So to this, which is probably the boss. It's the boss, the Jack of Skulls.
The undead.
Tenacious undead is blah blah blah. It's
All
the boss
the
of
players
the
in
place
the
is
game.
the important thing.
These are the most dangerous in the world.
Okay, yes.
In no natural
Yes.
form.
Please just load in.
Wrongness.
I want to fight this guy.
Cheat.
Leave a like and a sub and a comment would be cool. And maybe you could check out more of my channel. Bye.